I'm going to give you a point of view which I'm 100% sure would be controversial. Okay? And I'm not saying this or making this video just for the sake of controversy. But it's something that I genuinely believe in, and feel free to correct me if, I'm pretty sure many of you will not agree with me. Anyway, I'll tell you what my viewpoint is. I was watching this Facebook feed. Sometimes you scroll through Facebook, and there is this Red Bull breakdance competition. Okay, you can search on YouTube Red Bull breakdance competition or Red Bull dance challenge or something, or freestyle dancing, and you'll see there are many people sitting there, and there is a dance floor, and there is one team of 2-3 guys, one team of 2-3 guys, and each guy has to come and do a dance for 1 minute, 2 minutes. And obviously the moves are unbelievable. I mean, flipping and twisting the arm and the leg, and such a speed. I mean, to each and every move that these guys have shown there, it has to be done to perfection. Otherwise, you can actually get injured. And, they'll jump and stand on one hand, and then not just stand and then go on the elbow, go up and move, twist and this and that. And then obviously challenge the other guy, come on, show me a better move through body language. Then the other guy, he does the same, and you have guys, girls doing that, okay. And, when I watch them, it is entertaining. It is entertaining, and nothing but respect. When I see these guys, the way they are dancing, I have nothing but absolute respect, because the amount of dedication, hard work, focus, discipline, sacrifice, and who knows how many injuries. They must have taken 5 years, 10 years to get it right. But now, here's my thought. I personally find what they are doing is a waste of time. Hear me out, okay? See, they have given 5 years, 10 years to perfect that dance routine, and they get a big applause, and everyone's like, yay, and all that, and maybe they'll win $1,000, $2,000 if they win, or maybe a little bit more than that. But then I ask myself that this $5,000, $10,000 that they won with one competition, they gave 10 years of their life, or whatever. They gave 6 hours, 8 hours per day. But now, are they going to continue this? You can do it when you're 20s, you can do it when you're early 30s, but can you do it when you're in your 40s? Can you do it when you're in your 50s? Then what will you do? And just imagine, if you get an injury or something happens, then all what you did was for what reason? In fact, I see many parents sending their children for dancing classes, singing classes, drawing classes. This is my opinion. I find it a waste of time. Yes, you're nurturing the child's creativity. I know it feels good to hear that. Yeah, you're nurturing your child's creativity. But for what? Where does it go? See, I know some of the guys in my school days. They were singers, and they used to practice 4 to 6 hours a day. They had a band. They knew how to play the piano, the guitar, the saxophone and all that. Today they are in their 40s, because more or less my age. Nothing. They're not doing anything with that. So what was the use of spending all those years? You enjoyed yourself, you got attention, look special, but in fact, one of my relatives, she sends her daughter for gymnast, to be a ballerina. And she literally drives for, 1 hour going, taking the child there, 1 hour practice and 1 hour coming back. So I just asked her, like, is your child going to, like, what's the career path? No, this is just her hobby. Okay. And then she said she also goes to singing classes and she does the same. Then she goes for drawing and painting classes. Okay. So in 1 week, I think 3 or 4 days is just spent on doing this. But then I asked her, like, what is, like, have you thought of a career path or something? Saying, nah, we'll see when it happens. I know you'll be like, man, you'll want to tell me what's gone wrong with you. You have to develop these kids' talent. But my point is, how does it serve them when they grow up, when they are 20, 30 years old? What are they going to do with this drawing and painting and singing and dancing? Do you think they're going to be Rihanna or Beyonce in singing? Do you think they're going to be Michael Jackson in dancing? Do you think they're going to be some professional league fighter? In fact, so many boxers and MMA guys who go into that sport, I see so many old episodes of the real reality shows where each one believed that he was going to be a world champion. Each one literally sold their house, gave up their job, sacrificed marriage or their relationships just to pursue this dream. And, I have episodes which are like 10 years, like 15 years old. And then when you try to search for these guys, they're nowhere to be found. They don't even have a social media presence because they amounted to nothing. I know the next thing you'll ask, so what do you suggest? Is it better they don't do anything, just study? No, I'm not saying just study. Like, I'm not going to tell my daughter, just study. But I think when you are dedicating time, effort, energy, money, creativity, do something that you can, that you can carry forward and at least make something out of it. If you can make money out of it, there's nothing like it. You're doing what you love. Okay, the ideal situation is you're able to commercialize it. The second most ideal thing is, okay, you're not able to commercialize it, but it helps you relax, you're enjoying it. And third one can be that maybe you can have a side business and because you have experience in that area. But I think one of the worst things that can happen is you dedicate all this time, effort, money into this, and it amounts to nothing. For me, I would say bodybuilding, powerlifting was that one area of my life. I spent so much of time, effort, and money that if I had saved all this, I can assure you, I could have bought a house. That much time, effort, money, energy I spent. From the age of 16, I started. 16, 26, till the age of 36. Man, it's crazy. I don't know, what do you feel like? Spending the time, effort, money, energy, and putting all those years into singing, dancing, whatever those hobbies are. Where's the end result? And girls dancing, boys dancing, okay, you're expressing yourself. Yeah, it makes you look cool in front of your friends. and everyone's yeah, and this and that. But what does it amount to? You just feel good with your peers, right? Get some attention and likes and comments. And nowadays, most of the singers, dancers, bodybuilders, MMA fighters who spend years and years doing this, they're working some tiny job which pays them the bare minimum wage. And I think it's even more sad to see people who dedicated an entire life and invested so much. They are either receptionist or they're either a receptionist or flipping burgers or cleaning the streets or dumping garbage or just working as an executive somewhere. Was it worth it? Yeah, it gave you happiness that time. But then where it matters, you're not able to support yourself, your family, others. I think what my main point of contention is, there should be some practical usefulness in whatever that is. You put your time, effort and money. There should be some practical use of this. There should be some benefit you should get. You should think long term. Otherwise, all that effort, all these boys and girls who are dancing, singing and all that, one fine day they'll just have memories. 10 years from today, those very breakdance, whatever, champions or who everyone is applauding, and they are just going to, when I was young, I could do those moves, and they'll be working some dead-end job. And how are you, man?
Okay, thank you.
Good. And whatever the skill was, it's all gone to waste. So for me, I that's how my mind works. But then again, I guess everyone has their own theory of wanting to do things. So if you guys want to spend the next 10 years, every alternate day, spending money, time, effort, energy, creativity into singing, dancing, drawing, painting, rather than putting into something worthwhile, so be it. I would rather have my kid focus on something that has long-term application and benefits. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow when she's 40 years old or 50 years old, singing, dancing, painting, I don't think it's going to help her. Maybe running a business or having skills of managing people or doing something, that can help. But I think art and creativity, it should be done in moderation, and it should have its place. Yes, you should develop that side of your personality, but it should not be such a priority where it takes so much out of your life. And then in the end, when you compile them all together, you realize, and I wasted so many years of my life. The only thing I have is photographs and a few videos and good old nostalgia. Pointless, right? Anyway, that's my thinking. I'm sure you have a different point of view. I'm very sure. Feel free to let me know that. Would you send your child to singing, dancing, drawing, painting classes? Or do you think all that money, effort, energy, dedication can be spent on something worthwhile? Love to hear your views on this. Anyway, you guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.